Hi guys, this is Ronnie from The Ball Chemist, and in this tutorial I will show you how to do a foundation single crochet. This is a classic chain and then single crochet into the chain. I made a 20 stitch long little sample so that we can then compare how much more flexible the foundation single crochet is than the classic chain and single crochet into chain. As you can see, this hardly has any give. And with the blue yarn, I'm going to show you how to do the foundation single crochet, which can also be performed as foundation half double or foundation double crochet, depending on how tall you want that first initial row or round to be. You start the same way as chaining by a slip knot. You can do the slip knot in any way that you like. And then what you're going to do is you're going to just chain 2. We are now going to work into that first chain, which means the second from the hook. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we are going to yarn over again, but instead of pulling through both hoops, we're only gonna pull it through the first. This way we have created that stitch which will be part of our foundation. Now you can go ahead and yarn over and complete this as if it was a normal single crochet by pulling your yarn through both of those loops. The little stitch, extra stitch that we created here is going to be what we're going to work into next. So insert your hook into both legs of that stitch. You can see that I am under both of them. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and once again yarn over and only pull it through the first hoop, and then you yarn over and complete the stitch. Once again we have created this little extra stitch here, part of the foundation. That's what we will be working into. Repeat it one more time. You go through the stitch, both legs. This can be a little bit fiddly if you're working with a small hook like me. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through only one, and then yarn over and pull through both. That's essentially it. It's basically creating the chain and the single crochet at the same time, one by one, and it will give you much more flexibility. So you're going to go into both legs of your stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through both. This is what you're gonna do as long as you need, however many chains your pattern calls for. You are going to do this motion that many times. It's fairly easy to count. I'm gonna show you in a second. So I'm just gonna do a few more so that it's gonna be easier to tell. The only thing that you mustn't remember is that when you do your first yarn over, you only pull through one hoop and not both, so that you create that foundation chain, and then you can create the single crochet. So one, pull through one, pull through both. Into both legs of the stitch, pull through one, pull through both. It's fairly quick. It's obviously a little bit slower than chaining. However, then you don't have the fiddly task of going back over your original chain, which is sometimes rather hard, especially if you chained tightly. There we go. I'm going to see if I can make it a similar length to my other red little sample that I showed you guys earlier. Pull through one, pull through both, and then we can compare flexibility and compare the look. Here we go, pull through one, pull through both. This is a total game changer. It will prevent the first initial row to be overly tight and then curling. If you're making a garment, it's not going to cut in. It's just a really nice flexible way of starting a crochet project and replacing the first chain. I never use chains anymore since I learned this technique. It's well worth the extra little time to perform this. Here we go. I'm going to count it now. So the easiest way to count it is by looking at that foundation, and then you just count these little V's. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm gonna do 2 more, and then we can compare the 20 chain to the 20 foundation single crochet. So this is going to be my number 19, and this is going to be my last one, number 20. Here we go. I'm just gonna do a bigger loop so I don't lose all the stitches. So this is what we look like. Looks exactly like the other one, a chain with a single crochet. And this is the flexibility of it. I'm gonna show you this one. This was the classic chain, and this is the flexibility of this one. I'm gonna do them side by side now so that you guys can really see the difference. As you can see, hopefully, the camera is focusing. The length of them is pretty much identical. But the flexibility is, it's very hard to show you because I only have one pair of hands. So if I pop my finger on one side of them, the red one can be stretched to here, which I'm gonna put the crochet hook there. That's how far I can stretch it. That's the maximum stretch. And then the blue one can be stretched all the way here easily. That's quite a significant difference on such a short sample. It's much less stiff. It's just got so much give and flexibility, which will be an absolute game changer. So I hope you guys will try this technique. Now, before I finish this video, I'm going to just quickly show you how easily you can just change the foundation single to a foundation half double and a foundation double. I just had this yarn split on me a little bit, so apologies for that. So if you want to do a foundation half double instead of a double, instead of a single, the difference is that with the single crochet, you would go into the bottom of the stitch, pull up a loop, pull through one, pull through both. If it's a half double, you're gonna do a yarn over first. Then you're gonna go into the stitch, pull up a loop. Once again, you're only gonna pull through one first, and then you're gonna go through all 3. And if you would do it for a while, you will be able to see that this will create a taller stitch for you. So you pull up the loop, you go through only one, and then you go through all 3. This is a foundation half double crochet. And then if you want to do a foundation double crochet, you're going to once again yarn over first, go into your stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through just the first one, and then you don't pull through all 3 of them at once, but instead you pull through the first 2, yarn over, and the second 2, just like you would when you perform a double crochet. And I'm talking American terms here, obviously. Double crochet in UK terms is a single crochet. So yarn over, pull up a loop, first you yarn over, then you just pull through the first one, then you pull through the first and second, and then you pull through the last 2. This will be a foundation chain along with a double crochet over it. So they all work exactly the same. The only difference is whether or not you yarn over before you go into your foundation, and then if you pull it through all of the loops or 2 at a time. I hope this helps, guys, and I really hope you're gonna try this lovely technique.